In case your parents did not teach you about money, or you want better habits for 2026 by personal finance, here are 5 money rules I live by as somebody who's paid off $12,500 in debt in 2025 as a 23-year-old, and they'll help me become debt-free in 2026. Starting off with number 1 is tracking your income and budgeting your income as well. You have to know how much money is coming in and what's coming out. If not, you'll spend more money than you actually make, as I used to do this all the time when I was younger. I spent more money than I actually made, which put me into debt. So I finally stopped doing that this year and be able to pay off a lot more money towards my debt. Secondly, you have to have an emergency fund. Emergency funds are super important, as so many things can go wrong, as life always throws a curveball in your way. As for me, last year, my car needed to be fixed. It cost me $1,000 to fix it, and I had no money set aside for it. So it was all on my credit card, and it put me back into further amount of debt. You need to at least have $1,000 saved. It's a great goal to start with, but ideally you want to have at least 36 months worth of expenses saved in a high yield savings account, earning interest on top of that. The third rule I always live by is get out of debt as soon as possible, and once you're out of debt, stay out of debt as soon as possible. Debt just drags you down so much. If you get out of debt, you finally break free, or you can start saving money and investing for the future. My next rule is to live below your means. It does not matter how much money you actually make, but it does matter what you actually do with it. There are so many people who make 100K, 200K, 300K who are spending and living paycheck to paycheck when they're making so much money that people who make 50 or 60 living below their means would die for. So it truly matters what you do with your money. If you can start saving it, spending less, and you can start investing, you'll be so much better off in the future. And my last rule is start investing and be consistent when investing. Investing is one of the best ways to start and gain wealth long term. No matter how much money you put towards investing, if you can stay consistent, even if the sooner you start, the more time and compound interest you'll have on your side to maximize those returns. Make sure you're starting off with using tax-free funding accounts to make sure you can maximize as much as possible when it comes to investing. And now I'll do it with the 5 money rules I always live by. If you want to learn more about personal finance, make sure you give me a follow. I post about it all the time because I truly want to help the next generation of personal finance.